taping in here, so we are gonna see how it goes. But I'm really excited, you guys.
Super pumped.
So today we have, okay, the kids are in the background. They promised to be quiet and they promised not to make me like my head explode. But yeah, hopefully they keep good on their promise. All right, so today guys we have a 40-20, okay? It's going to be a bar style 40-20. So grab a set of hand weights. I've got 8, so you can go with your medium to heavier hand weights. I think. I don't know, we're gonna see. But you know, if you got 3s or 4s or soup cans, that's good too. So we are gonna start with our feet wide. Actually, there we go. Feet wide. We are gonna pulse. We are gonna drop down into our squat. We are going to raise our heels, pulse that squat, drop our heels. Raise our heels, pulse that squat, drop our heels. So it looks like this. Raise your heels, pulse that squat, drop your heels. Ooh, this floor is slippery. All right, so 3, 2, and go. Raise those heels, pulse that squat, drop those heels. And if you need a wall to hold on to, you guys, that's completely okay. Like when I said this is a bar style workout, in a bar style class, you would have a bar or a wall next to you. Woo! Are we burning?
Good golly.
Because I am burning. Also, I totally forgot to turn the AC on.
We're gonna get real toasty.
We're about to get real toasty. And relax. Take it down. All right? We're going down to the floor. The next 4 moves are on the floor. So the next one, we are doing a donkey kick, and then we're going to straighten our leg out. So I'm going to turn slightly this way. Oh, Tracy's going to turn too. Okay, so I'm going to bring my leg up. I'm going to extend it, bend it, bring it back, and go. That extra little grunting would be Callan doing this in the background as they're like kicking each other as they extend their legs. Here we go. You got it, guys. Woo! Ooh.
Feel the burn.
Ooh. I feel disoriented working out in here.
Yes.
That's why we're starting with like a bar style workout, because like it's super disorienting. Considering that we are so used to being on the gym floor. Like we're on this rug. I'm looking at the camera, I got a brick wall behind me. Like I can see 7-Eleven across the street. I don't know what's going on, guys. Like
it's good.
It's good, but like it's disorienting.
I completely agree.
And go, other side. Kick, straight, kick, down.
Literally. Is that what they say about having kids? You learn a lot about yourself in the way you talk.
You sure do. The amount of things I will never forget, and I know she's not watching this right now, but I will never forget the day, I don't remember what Charlie said, and Nicole Fox looked at me and goes, "Oh, she is yours." You say that all the time. And I was like, I do. And then all of a sudden I started hearing it. Always. All right, we're gonna do leg drops with reach through.
Nice job, bud.
Kayla's doing handstands on the side. We're gonna do leg drops with reach throughs. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna knock a wall. Okay, here we go. Tracy's gonna kick me in the
I'm sorry, I just tried to angle.
So this is what we mean. We have no idea. This room looks huge on camera. We have no idea. Nothing was like predetermined to see how much room we actually had.
Mama, I didn't mean to be in the picture, but
Your feet have to be inside. At this point,
This is good.
and stop. All right, our next one is slides. So we are going to, you know what? You lay that way, I'm gonna turn this way.
Okay,
I
perfect.
think I turned the covers.
So we're gonna do a fly with a pulse. So I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna pulse it at the bottom, and I'm gonna come back up. So down, pulse, up. Don't let those elbows touch when you come down. These are bad.
Oh.
That's because, Charlotte, that's because we haven't worked out in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Because we have been
I'm
painting.
doing a 4.
Ooh, yeah, you are. Charlotte's got 1 pound less than I got. Just if anyone's comparing.
You got it, guys.
Ooh.
And stop. Okay, yeah. So for anybody who's doing this with 3s or 4s at home, I don't want to make you feel bad. What Charlotte also did in that whole set with 4s.
4s. Yep.
All right, stand up. We're gonna curl and press. Shh, Charlotte. All right, here we go. Curl to press. You got it, guys. Keep it up. We're gonna take a water break after this one. And maybe turn on the air conditioning.
Maybe.
But I didn't know wasn't on. You're not saying.
Oh man.
My back. I feel like a bowl of muscle.
Oh man. This right now, if you're working out in this room, it doesn't feel like one of those spare rooms.
Right.
All right, guys, take 1 minute. All right, guys, we are back. We're here for round 2. All right, so make sure your weights are not at your toes and your heels and your feet. Take those legs nice and wide. Stand next to a wall if you need to. We are dropping down, heel raise with a pulse, heels down. And then heels up, pulse, heels down, right? So you're basically staying low the whole time. You're never actually coming all the way up to straight again. All right, guys, here we go. So heels up, pulse, heels down, heels up, pulse, heels down. You got this, guys. Also, in case you're wondering, the gremlins have left the building. They have left the building. I also think somebody had watered them or fed them before midnight, whatever the rules. But that recently happened over the break. You know, sometimes those things happen. And then Shannon, she fixes it all.
Shannon is a godsend.
Yeah. So that really, we only took a 1 minute break and we made the gremlins disappear. It's like magic.
Okay.
Right? Was it the gremlins that you couldn't eat? That you couldn't feed?
I can't even.
I
tell
can
you.
picture them.
Probably.
Get down for your donkey kick. Like I can pick, they look like little Furbies.
Yeah, that's the gremlins.
That's the gremlins.
I know. But one of
I
those.
mean, I haven't seen much, but like I've seen the gremlins and I've seen the Goonies. Which actually, I feel like that's about Cal's ready for the Goonies, I think.
Oh yeah, he would love that. Are you kidding me?
That and Sandlot, I think he's ready for.
Yeah.
Right? Like bringing back some 90s. Charlotte is grounded until she turns 12, so we will revisit what she is ready for at that point. Okay, not really. Like, don't call CPS on me. She's not really grounded for 8 years, but also that's not
Really
8.
close. But also that doesn't sound like enough.
This is a true point. And bring it down.
No,
Other
5
side.
years. 5 years.
5 years. She's gone into 4th grade. Have kids inside. With all your money and they don't even act like they like you.
And they tell you all about yourself.
Like, because you just don't treat people you like that. Although I know that this is how I also treated my mother.
Well, I was a nightmare too. I hit puberty, man. I was a nightmare.
I can't even think about her hitting puberty.
Oh.
She's gonna go live with her fun Aunt Tracy for 4 to 12 years.
It's like boarding school, but a lot closer. And not a school.
But let's pretend it's boarding school and I can only see her at Christmas and Easter. And relax.
Ooh.
Oh, leg drop and reach throughs.
Oh my gosh.
She is. Some days parenting is just more challenging than others.
Yeah, I can imagine
Like-
that.
Okay. We're trying to get this down, like, you can't see my whole face. Okay, well, I'm here. So
Right.
It's okay. And go. You got this, guys. You got this. You got this. Use your ab muscles to pull you forward.
I'm trying to keep my legs straight. That's like so hard.
I mean, I'm trying to like make sure I don't know where you are in relation to me, so I'm like making sure I keep my weight like right above my head and no farther back.
Oh yeah, no, I'm angled.
So I'm
You're
like,
good.
am I gonna hit you? Woo-hoo! All right. Ooh, flies with a pulse next.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna keep my legs nice and straight on the wall.
Right?
Because why wouldn't I put my disgustingly dirty feet all over this freshly painted wall? Because that's just how I roll.
Because that's it, right?
And here we go. Pulse and up. Drop it down, pulse it, take it up. Do not let your elbows hit the ground. I'm also laying directly under, like, one of those spots where you drop something hit the ceiling with a paintbrush. You can tell the rooms I painted when I was fresh and it was early in the day. I was full of zest, and then you can tell the spots where I was like, I'm hungry and I'm tired and my children are calling me and I haven't seen them in days because I've been sleeping and living here. I didn't sleep here, but sort of felt like I might have. And stand up. Like, let's be totally honest. If there were showers here, I probably would have slept here.
Why not, right? Yeah.
But
that
that's,
was marathon.
truthfully, I could do that with or without the renovation. And go, because somehow, even amidst all of it, this is still my happiest place. It's like Disneyland.
The kids agree.
Yeah, they sure do. Huh.
Whoa.
Anybody want them? Is anyone looking to try out motherhood for a few years?
Yes, you can.
Anybody looking to try out grandparenthood? Haha, I could. No, wait, no. Can I grandparenthood? They come back to me, don't they?
I was
Never
just gonna say,
mind.
That's a loophole that you might not appreciate so much.
Although I won't lie and relax. I have no one to them right now because we're living with their grandparents. So my parents would appreciate some grandparents. All right, take a minute. All right, guys, one more time. Then we're doing a glute bridge mix on the floor. I don't know. I was looking for a word and it was just mix.
I like it.
Glute bridge mix. All right, here we
Look at
go.
Tabitha highlighted so perfectly in this golden hour lighting right now.
All right, 3, 2, and go. Down, heels, pulse. Heels, pulse, down. Heels, pulse, down. Here we go, guys. I really don't think I'm like ready at all today to take my hand off the wall. Like,
We were trying to balance how before we started because we're trying to do some balancing. And Gal was about it. Charlotte's like, it's easy. And I'm like, I know, Charlotte.
he is so funny. He is loving gymnastics.
Oh my God, you can tell.
Like, he comes in, they got a gymnastics mat for their birthday that stupidly, they knew they were getting, they picked it out. But I brought it here to keep it till their birthday, but then I pulled it out to let them play on it because I wasn't thinking. And
The kids are amazing.
go. And I mean, as soon as you pull it out, he does his somersaults and his glute bridges. And actually, this was the first I've seen him do handstands.
Really?
I hadn't seen him do that yet.
Yeah, it was incredible.
And he had no problems.
I was watching Clyde, I'm like, that's how some people dance like that.
We
I didn't say anything.
watch. Okay, there was a point over the winter, and we had the little fireplace here, and I had one like that at my house. And Michelle and I it was like a rave, you know, a toddler rave. Preschool rave. We got them glow sticks, and we did a sleepover, and we like turned off the lights, and we let them have their glow sticks going. And they danced like crazy, and we watched him dance, and at one point he put his hand on the fireplace, and I was like, Michelle and I was dying on their side. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I would say don't follow me, but I guess, I was about to say there's no one else to follow, but I guess that's really rude to say that when Tracy's right next to
It's
me.
fine. It's for the best. No pressure for me.
Sometimes it feels like there's just nothing left between my ears. Like there's nothing there.
Well, also too, when you stopped talking just now, like there wasn't other little voices. Like imagine how that feels. Like you're then alone, right? Any moment.
So
of silence.
alone.
So like drops.
Like drops and whispers. So when I told my mom how I didn't know that when other people didn't like question whether they talked out loud or not. She was like, oh, so you hear voices. And I was like, well, not always, but sometimes. Like, but they're not like it's just my voice. I just don't know if other people hear it. That's really the question. Do other people hear it?
I say that out loud.
Does anyone else do that? Like, if you do that, please send me an email so I feel better about myself. 'Cause apparently around here, I'm the only one who does that. Like, and apparently, I do it a lot.
Okay.
Michelle told me that that's why she always just lets me finish talking and then tells me to go back to the beginning.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and retrace your steps.
So there was a big talk here yesterday about me and things that I always thought were normal that other people around here looked at me like I was crazy over. One of them was starting mid-sentence and the fact that I didn't know if I had been talking out loud or not. And apparently other people don't question that. That's like, I remember the first time, you guys see the thing that went around a while back, when somebody finally explained that some people think in words and other people think in pictures.
Right.
Like, I think in words. I had never even heard across my mind that everybody didn't think in words. Like,
crazy. It's so crazy. Do you talk to yourself?
All day long.
Same. Like
Pros and cons.
I talk out loud to myself. Well, maybe it would be different if I lived with people or anything, but like,
Probably not.
But maybe not. I talk. Well, no, it doesn't, because I talk to myself when I'm here too.
Well, that's why I was saying probably not.
Yeah,
because the
you're
amount
right.
of times Michelle walked past my desk and said, what? And I'm like, nothing.
My favorite is, okay, I catch myself saying that, like after I've completed a task or after I've maybe figured out a better way to do something, I'm just like, okay. So I'm like, if anybody was just listening, or if I just pressed record in my house, I think a lot of it would be me saying, okay. So hundreds of times throughout the day.
Sometimes I'm like, good job, Tabitha.
Yeah.
Good job. You got up and you got dressed today.
Hey, shit.
Good job.
No.
Where are my you adulted singers?
Everything you want to dream away, and we are legends every day. That's what she told me. Turn your magic on. To me, she'd say, everything you want to dream away. Under this pressure, under this weight, we are diamonds. Now feel my heart beating. I feel my heart underneath my skin, and I feel my heart beating. Oh, you make me feel like I'm alive again. Oh, you make me feel like I'm alive again. Said I can't go on, not in this.
All right, we are doing a glute bridge mix. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, we'll go this way.
How do you want to?
Well, no, I mean, I just meant like, I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know. We're gonna see who looks better on
I was just
camera.
gonna say that's what
I
we've
don't
been
know.
doing
No,
this whole time.
this whole thing is just, it's all a test. Like right
Right.
now, I have no head, so like, goosh. Do I have a head yet?
You do, yes,
I do,
your head's
okay.
in there, yeah.
All right.
From what I can see back here without my glasses, it looks like you're fully in frame.
All right, let's take our feet wide, nice and wide, and go. Up and down. We are not gonna hold, I mean, you can. If you wanna be a rock star, like, you know, you're all rock stars. Let me back up. You're all rock stars. But if you want to be like, you know, an overachieving rock star, then go ahead and hold your rock star. I am not feeling like an overachieving rock star today.
Right, we've already had ice cream.
We've already had ice cream. We've already done go-karts. We've already had parenting 101. Served as some birth control for Tracy. And stop. And wait, can I start by saying, I don't know what time it is right now. It is almost 8 o'clock. I started today with a 6:30 a.m. Zoom here.
Oh boy. So 8 o'clock, so you're almost on 14 hours here. You're
And
13 and a half hours.
take it up, go side to side. Keep those feet wide. Yeah, so like, I am absolutely like,
Oof. Yeah.
yeah, I'm ready for bed. That's where I am. Thinking about my bed and how my child is in timeout, so I'm gonna get to sleep alone.
Oh,
This hurts so bad right now.
so many things. It's hurting.
And stop.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Like,
Kudos to any of you that are holding this right now.
all right, now you're gonna take your right foot, you're gonna put it up on your left knee. This one's gonna suck. Actually, and if you wanna be crazy, you can put your foot on the wall. So your right foot on your left knee and your left foot is on the wall. And then you're gonna go. And yes, this suddenly I done 2 and this feels like stupid. But good for you!
Oh,
Oh! Like this is like, sometimes I say things, you guys, that I don't really, okay, no, let's be honest, I almost never think through what I am going to say before I say it. And it's something I feel like my mom and my business coach yell at me all the time about. Oh, and Michelle, she says, don't tell me until you've already thought it through.
right. I'm not the first person that you bounce this off of.
That's what I've been told since we added the addition. She wants to be the last to know things. And go. Because if you don't know me, although I think most of you do, if you don't know me, I just bounce all my ideas out loud. Even the bad ones. Some of them are like really bad.
Some of them just are alarming. Like, I don't know that we could just be doing a sledgehammer today. Not saying it's not possible.
Okay, maybe it's poor timing.
Well, I think that that's the biggest lesson that we all learned. Well, I don't want to speak for anybody else, for myself. That the universe has you, man. Everything's gonna work out so divinely.
So that, you know what I just heard? Someday we're gonna walk in and that wall's just gonna be down.
Yes, exactly. That's
Like,
what I just
an
said.
earthquake is gonna just take up that specific wall. In Buffalo, New York, that earthquake. And take those feet wide, up and down. You're gonna take it slow. So when you get up, you're gonna hold it for 2 and then bring it down. Up, hold, down. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, hippies on this, yep. Oh, God.
I feel like I am panting so loud. Like,
I didn't notice it, but now
but now I do
I'm
notice
listening
it.
to my, right? Now I'm listening to our breath.
And
oh,
stop,
God.
like it kind of just feels like blues right in the room with me.
Oh,
Our last one, guys, we're gonna take it up and we're gonna pulse it to, no, we're not gonna pulse to the ceiling. We're actually gonna take it up, we're gonna hold it up, and we're gonna pulse our knees out. So take that nice wide stance, butt up, pulse those knees away from each other. Just in case your side butt didn't get enough.
Yeesh.
Oh. It's a tiny little movement.
Some glute activation. Holy cow.
Sure is.
Wow.
Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy.
And stop.
Anyone can do it, sing
Ooh.
oh eh, oh. Show the world you've got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder.
That's it today, guys.
I was waiting. I was not sure.
That's it. So go out
Woo!
and do something fun today. Do something good. You guys rocked our first workout back in like, I don't know, it feels like months.
Right?
Years.
Thank you for your patience with the constant positioning.
Move it this way, let's move it this way. Let's, oops, I might hit Tracy in the head.
We're gonna
It's all good. We're gonna keep working on
We're
it.
gonna review and see the best angles for you all.
Yes. All right, guys, have a good one. Mwah.